And meteorologist Alan Rose with me now. Alan, it is September, but that summer weather is hanging on.
Yeah, it doesn't want to quit, right? You know, early in September it can be hot, as we know, but you remember 3 years ago, the 9th and 10th? Snow.
Right.
So
Colorado, right? Wait 30 minutes, maybe it'll change,
Yeah.
but it sounds like this is going to be pretty consistent over the weekend.
I think so. I don't think the
Okay.
heat's going anywhere anytime soon. At least this morning it is comfortable across most areas. Here's a look at those temperatures across the Pikes Peak region. Generally looking at a mix of 50s and 60s. 52 currently in Cripple Creek. Woodland Park also checking in at 52. Down towards Fountain, 60 degrees. Fort Carson also at 60. The Springs Airport, 60 degrees. 66 in Monument, 59 in Pueblo. 72 degrees currently in Canyon City. Now this afternoon, high fire danger, something that's going to raise red flags across the eastern plains. This red flag warning in effect from noon until 8 p.m. South winds here could be gusting strong as 30 to 40, and it's the wind gust, the dry fuels, the low humidity. That means if a spark occurs and a fire breaks out, there's the potential for that fire to grow rather quickly. So if you see smoke or fire, make sure to report that right away by calling 911. You can see winds coming out of the south. If you notice the arrows, they will be strongest out across the eastern counties. That's where we could see some of those gusts, maybe up near 30, 35, even 40 miles per hour. Let's get to Futurecast, talk about what we expect to see statewide today, and really not a whole lot of excitement, at least across the eastern plains. Farther to the west, a really heavy monsoon influence into Utah and Arizona means more heavy rain for that part of the country. As for Colorado, some of that moisture does reach the western slope, areas along and west of the Continental Divide, maybe even a rogue shower or two into the San Luis Valley, southeastern mountains. Though the storm direction today generally going from south to north as we have high pressure to our east. That'll pull up that moisture from the south, and that's where those storms will generally make their move. All right, daytime highs today, they are going to be toasty, and yes, we will be chasing records for the second day in a row. Pueblo, if we reach that forecast of 102, that's an all-time new record for the 1st of September. The previous one only dating back to 2019. The Springs, if we reach that forecast high of 95, that would tie the existing record, also set back in 2019. Today in Canyon City, 98 degrees, 85 in Woodland Park, up near 90 in Monument, 83 in Westcliff, 102 for La Junta, 101 in Lamar. So either way you slice it, my friends, the heat, the big story, that's going to continue to be the story right on through the start of the holiday weekend. We get a cold front Monday and an increase in clouds, maybe even a weak thunderstorm chance, and that should allow highs to drop down to the upper 80s. But before we get there, Saturday for our weekend warriors up into the low 90s under mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. For Pueblo, I've got sunshine and days upon days of heat. Record likely today, near record setting on Saturday, finally breaking the heat some as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday with a few days with highs back down to the 80s. Canyon City, I've got a steady diet of 90s through Labor Day. Find a way to keep cool, but enjoy that sunshine. Monday, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Dry, though, for the rest of that Super 7-day forecast. For Woodland Park, I've got warm and breezy conditions today and tomorrow. Could see an isolated storm on Sunday and Labor Day. A weak chance as well next Tuesday with a high then of 71 degrees.